clunky with your regen stuff.
Exactly. It's not the most fun thing.
I didn't like. I mean, I didn't dislike the change. There was some really good quality of life changes with the Devour, like how you can keep your old spell and stuff. But I feel like this hero's biggest problem that I wish was changed back that got mega nerfed is just the Doom cast time.
Yeah.
It used to be so much better. The fact it has this huge wind-up, I don't even think it's like that OP amazing of a spell, because often the hero that gets Doom will just get out anyways.
Yeah, that's why I like the Shadow Blade though, because the wind up, like you're winding up while invisible.
Yeah.
I mean, there are sort of a couple other things to watch.
Sentries,
also,
though.
is that oftentimes like VP back in the day would pick the Doom as the answer to the Terror Blade, and it worked out for them fairly well. Granted, this is not VP. But still, something to keep your eyes on. And then the other one is going to be how this sort of reflection works with the Naga Siren illusions.
Get that Riptide steal.
Yeah.
They should proc Riptide.
Yeah.
It's not like a crazy amount of damage because you just got like the... What? I guess you're getting on the illusions as well, so maybe it will be a crazy amount of damage.
That's what I'm wondering.
If you can get those reflection illusions attacking.
Maybe this is something that one of these players has played in a pub and it's like, oh my god, the Terror Blade against Naga is so cancer, you know?
I think they're just like, kind of you mentioned, they're similar heroes. You think the Naga is a better TB, but the fact you have a hero that can match Naga's split push and use the illusions to push out waves, creep cut.
Yeah.
And do it safely. Like you keep your heroes in a safe position while your illusions move on out.
Looks like JT is headed
swapping. Yeah, they're swapping the lanes. They want Doom against the Brew. Okay.
He can survive the pressure that's going to come their way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bottom lane, is Terrorblade going to be able to deal with this pressure, at least at the get-go? Oh, and they're going to hide Febby over here to the side and see if they can get a first blood.
Starting as a tri-lane, this is something very common in South American Dota right now. And we're seeing it spill over to the Southeast Asian region.
I can't have you. No, I'm
Nightmare into Inkswell?
I don't know.
He's got.
I don't know if yeah, level 1 Nightmare's gonna be the way to go.
Maybe they're waiting for him to use the meta, so when he uses it, they kill him, and then.
Oh, look at Gabby.
He's going to get a quelling.
Blade. And now they got the Inkswell on him. Trying to get the stun. They still managed to find the Inkswell stun, but that does give the game away.
Yeah, they hadn't seen him too, so it may have even been considering scouting while doing that as well.
KP ate the wrong tree.
See, here's the issue with he's got the mango, but the quelling. Look, he's got the quelling in his quick buy, but he can't get it. He can't get over there.
Yeah.
So he's getting denied.
I gotta bring Ninja Boogie over.
Is Phoenix level 2, I imagine? Is that he waited
level 1?
Oh, it's level 1. Okay.
He wanted to bring the salve over for Ninja Boogie, it looks like, too. And Febby, all of a sudden in no man's land.
Oh, he is so dead.
That Metamorphosis is gonna get a stun.
Is he gonna juke?
Oh my god!
No,
oh, he used a salve.
They got the kill on Gabby too. That's really nice.
That was very close to being sick, but he used the salve with the Phoenix Spirit still on him. I think he actually could have just kept running and used the salve a little bit later because they didn't have vision of him and they walked up to the north. He went down south.
So Monkey securing those range creeps and off to a slight advantage here in the first few waves, although Zeus has a wave coming to his tower. Trying to use that Mischief to dodge arc damage.
Oh man, I want to see him use Mischief to dodge Thunder God's Wrath. That would be insane. It's like he knows that Zeus is going to try and kill steal him or something.
That would be...
Use that audio cue and just...
or like a buyback or something. Buyback Thunder Gods, he Mischiefs. Ooh.
See, this double wave, it's all... you always see this. Not in the bot lane, though.
They're controlling it.
This is such a massive wave. You're so happy if you're KP up here.
Cuckoo's about to get a lot of farm and CS coming his way.
I guess it's a 1v1, so they're both pretty happy.
Yeah, that's it. Cuckoo's got his Quelling Blade, so he'll get most of that farm out of the tower. And TB has not been truly pressured. With the first blood, he's actually got some good farm going his way.
Ninja Boogie able to get the stun on the walkaway, and now the slow, double slow, have themselves the Hex and the split Earth, or splitter rather, and Febby just in some trouble, gonna die.
3-man reflection, some value harassed from Gabby and helping set things up for the Trilane to get a kill. Good stuff for TNC down here at least. This was
Terrorblade's actually not a bad hero to Trilane just because of that reflection.
Yeah.
This hero did pretty well in the tri-lane v tri-lane meta. God, Doom just does not care. Brew does not care about Doom.
It's definitely one of those lanes that could have gone strongly either way. Like if he used that meta on the first wave and tried to start lasting and harassing and dies, like to
Yeah.
that gank from the trees, it would have been an absolutely awful lane.
I think that's what they were waiting for, but they didn't quite
No.
get it.
Instead, if it goes the other way and TB gets first blood, suddenly it's an incredibly one lane for the Radiant side, which is what we're looking at so far.
Oh, they're actually wrapping around up here. I wonder if KP's going to end up going for the Arcane Boot since he has that Shockwave. It's kind of a cool build that sometimes people do.
Yeah, with the buffs, it's definitely a lot more viable.
I feel like
And later on, you can get the Greaves.
I feel like the phase boots just make way too much sense on Doom, though, with how he wants to play. Like, you want to run people down and keep using the Infernal Blade on them. If you can get that second Infernal Blade off, you're going to get kills that you otherwise shouldn't.
Yeah.
It just keeps you right on top of people and gives you extra armor to work with.
Well, right now Doom is having himself a nice old time here.
I love this part.
Looks like the bottle region going to come in. He'll back up Cuckoo and then he can come back to lane. But it's sort of a dual lane, and
he's
KP is
TPing.
going to rotate.
That's a nice bottle pickup because bounty runes are coming up, so he wants to refill it with these bounty runes. Although Bane is up there at top trying to contest. Did he get it? Yeah, Cuckoo got the bounty rune. That's big, and he may get a kill off of this.
Oh, trading over the aggro.
Okay.
Paladai gets out.
Bounty rune for Paladai. Brew did get the first one at least, so he gets the bottle refill, so his lane will look a whole lot better.
Sending Doom down here at level 5. Oh, he's actually going for the max Infernal Blade build. So he's trying to potentially kill his Terror Blade right now.
Oh, Inkswell. They have the reflection already. Taking a lot of damage here. And with that, Inkswell.
He just stays on top of him with the
Oh,
he's got the face
it's really
boots.
close. They got him.
Yeah.
Well played.
I like this. I like this build. I like this build a lot more than like the max Q.
And they end up killing the Lion also. Moving into position, Paladai trying to find this counter armor. He misses and needs to keep a little bit
He
away.
didn't want to get too close, seeing how low he was.
Yeah.
It looked.
You know, one thing that I'm seeing with these mid Monkey Kings is a lot of roaming and early points into the tree jump, just so you can push out the creep wave, and then you roam to the side lane, push out the creep wave, roam to the side lane, and you just don't get punished at all for doing that because you can push the wave out with the Primal Spring, and you can gank with it as well.
That was something that mid one on Secret was doing all the time at the major, because
Yeah.
they were trying to enable Nisha to carry the game on like some Morphling TB whatever, and having this Monkey King making moves just helped do that so much.
I think it's also just great because if you're pushing out the lane, like as you can see, he's got 2 points in it now. If you push out the lane first, like you're not putting yourself in a position where you can just sit in the mid lane and farm and get ganked. It's just it's much better just to for defensive purposes. Like you're being aggressive to also be defensive.
Yeah.
And also it gives him double the farm because he can just push out the lane and then go jungle. Worst case scenario.
And look at this. Terrorblade just can't come back into this lane now.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of just maxing the Infernal Blade. Given how the new phase boots work, I feel like it's perfect for the max Infernal Blade build.
This is a Doom build that makes, I think, a lot more sense than what we saw, like the 4 points in Devour that seems to just not crush these lanes.
You're tanky, but you don't crush, yeah.
You just don't do much. You don't die. That's the most kind of extent of it.
The thing is, you don't die with these items in
I think
1 point in or 2 points in Devour
Thames
anyway.
gets the right tree and
Oh, nice little juke around,
should have
but
Oh, he's
no.
not gonna keep looking.
He
oh,
ate
do you have?
through.
Does he not have a quelling blade, or he assumes he maybe TP'd out?
Yeah,
He just doesn't want to waste the time looking for the Phoenix.
that's big. Tim's is going to get level 5 off of this at least, if not more. Top lane, trying to
There's the
find
gank.
JT. Slow down, but the song. And see you later.
Gets the point at level 6, so keep him honest and force that long cooldown right away, 160 seconds.
KP realizes now, and he's muted. Is he going to live through this
So-
doom?
So he
Oh
actually,
my god, he jukes in there
Are
again!
you
no,
kidding
he's
me?
in an unreachable place. I think.
No, he doomed him. He's
Oh.
doomed.
No, oh, you're right.
he just juked in there again.
KP must just not know there's a spot there.
I think that he. I think he
Oh,
ate
he's
a
throwing
tango.
fire spirits for the full.
Oh my
PM.
God, KP.
Oh. He must have tangoed that earlier without the Doom realizing that he tangoed through.
He
it.
did, I think, yeah.
What a freaking spot! That is insane.
This is
That's
the peak performance.
so
supporting.
crippling for this Doom in some ways. Just wasting his time, and Phoenix is going to have an incredibly fast level 6. Having a hero that's able to stay down here, keep the tower alive in this tricky dangerous lane
That's
is
the ideal scenario.
God, he's going to watch back this replay 100% and just be like, where the heck was he? Oh, man.
Hello, KP. Thanks for
Meanwhile,
watching our
split. He's not listening to us.
This
while
is
he
the
does it.
Naga.
That's
There's no sleep.
Oh, God, they got him.
I mean, this is Armo's come online. He knows he just needs to roam around the map, make moves. TB is the guy that's going to win you the game. He's your win condition.
Let has 6 now.
The monkey move.
Is he going to show him where his spot
do
was?
it again?
Oh, he's juking
Oh, no,
around.
he's not.
He's
They
going
have
to just
Febby.
egg here if he gets too low. Oh, he can't egg. He
Good
needs to kill
silence,
this
good
first.
silence. Needs to get the egg off, and never mind.
I wonder if it was just planning on dying there and didn't want to waste the cooldown, or
Is
if
KP dead?
he just got caught by surprise by the Thunder God's wrath.
I think KP is dead. Oh, they're bringing in the Zeus, though. Draining the mana, trying to do this. Gets the heal. Is it enough? Yes.
There's another bolt soon. Yeah. That's the downside of this build, not having more points in the Jingu, but at the same time, I don't think there's value in Jingu this game.
Phoenix comes back
Not
in. He
early
still
on, at
has
least.
egg. Keep this tower alive.
There's a lot of damage. Level 3 Fire Spirits, if they're not careful.
Oh. Big plays overall. We hit the 10-minute mark right now. We can see that it's all the cores still having a pretty good time and looking relatively even. What do we need to watch out for over the next couple minutes from these guys?
I think fighting around the Doom cooldown and the Brew Split cooldown, I think both of which are down. The egg is pretty important too. I honestly think the TNC could take a smoke with the Brew cooldown. Oh yeah, you can see that they... Oh, that was actually the Doom's team that purchased that smoke. So is Doom up? I assume Doom is up. They're going to try to smoke and maybe kill the Terrorblade or something like that. He's been just chilling in the jungle.
Oof. Regen. Well, they're going to go towards Tim's again. They'd love to be able to save the Doom cooldown here.
He has wasted so much of Mineski's time down here on this tower.
And they can't break his Tranquils either, so even through this Doom, he's going to be regenning up, and, well, maybe
dead,
not
but
enough.
That's like a very okay death.
Did they smoke for that? Does Grimstroke still have the smoke?
I think he does, yeah. No, it's in... Yeah, it's in...
Oh, it's in the stash. Yeah, okay. So
He just came doomed from the trees there.
I mean, even still, it's Doom utilized for just a Phoenix kill. This tower was like, should have been dead earlier, but he's been wasting so much time down here.
TNC haven't had much success pushing top though. They lift the siege creep there. It looks like they may be able to get this counter tower, but they're being juked themselves. Like, we're watching this bottom lane. Grimstroke meanwhile top
These
is
supports, man. The support.
created a little pathway through.
Holiday is 6.
But they kept the siege alive thanks to the glyph. So
Yeah.
Febby maybe in some trouble.
Maybe trying to bait this out with Pile Die, or is Febby just going to die?
With the ink swell.
Okay. And there's going to be
Ninja
some
Boogie.
bonus
Once
damage.
once that bonus damage. I don't know
Gotta
if that
use it
was,
now.
I guess you do. It wasn't. It's a long cooldown at level 1 though.
Oh, reflection and the runaway.
He's fine though.
There's TP in the game.
And a regen.
This is being quietly farming.
Hello, Cuckoo.
He did go for the max devour after the 3 points.
Oh, doesn't have mana for the Fiend's Grip right now.
Might need an ulti.
Doesn't need it.
This Uzbek's looking really solid this
It
game.
really is.
It's
What
good
did
against
they nerf
all
about
these
him?
cores.
Just like a couple of things, right? Nothing too huge. I think they made it so cooldown reduction doesn't
Affect the
Affect
Nimbus.
the,
Affect the
ulti.
Nimbus, yeah.
the Nimbus. Second ulti.
really it is. Yeah, it's a second ulti. It's better. I mean, it's way better than his ulti. So yeah, it's a pretty decent nerf, but it doesn't nerf like the base Zeus, and the base Zeus like without the Nimbus is the reason that you pick the Zeus against the Terrorblade. You want to kill the illusions with all the magical damage, mainly from the Arc Lightning and the percentage damage.
I think that Arc Lightning damage that level 25 talent got nerfed too, yeah.
Did it?
Yeah, I think it
like,
was like a patch
Not
or
in the
two ago.
7.20.
That was before,
but it
yeah.
may-
That was before. Even still, it like still 2 hits creep waves, and it still demolishes the illusions.
I think it used to be plus 170. I want to say.
Something like that. Yeah.
Now it's 155.
still a lot.
Armel just chilling here.
It's going to just clear the wave. Gets in, gets out.
Well, they're going to be able to deward that as well. And Pele Die still hanging on to his first grip. Hasn't had to use it yet. He has 1,000 gold.
Happy times.
What's he going to buy?
This is the richest that I've ever seen Pyle die.
Oh,
Smart can boots.
He's had this net worth at like 50 minutes in other games. Am I wrong about that? Like last
No,
game?
definitely.
Radiant's
don't
top
disagree.
tower is under attack.
Shadow Blade is going to be the call for Mr. KP.
I greatly prefer the way KP is playing Doom. Despite all that Phoenix stuff happening.
Do salt for some vision, but nothing's fishing. No one's really moving around too much, and I think after the Zeus ult is used, TNC will be inspired to perhaps go for a aggressive smoke maneuver. As they are grouping up, and yeah, they're smoking.
It's again a little bit of a scary thing because like
Radiant are
you
scanning.
lose one game now and you're just out of the major. But looks like they want to try and make the move into that jungle, and JT.
Can they find the Naga?
You kind of
He's
have to
just walk into the other jungle.
It's one of those things I feel like on the Dire team, like you use that Zeus ult and you see them, but and then your Zeus is probably calling if they go
They're
missing,
gonna-
they're
they're
going
gonna
to smoke.
smoke,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
such a
yeah.
common play to smoke
Yeah,
after
yeah.
a Zeus ult that you need to play more careful.
They're gonna smoke.
Or you can
themselves.
smoke yourself.
Fight.
You're
Follow
right
it
though.
by
They know that they're in here. They know that they
Radiant's
smoked into
bottom
there.
tower is
Well,
under
Phoenix a
attack.
perfect hero to break it. Unless you doom him,
Dire's
he's going
top
to get
tower
away
is under
with
attack.
ease. The Shadow Blade may catch him
And-
by surprise though. That was a, oh, that was a
That is the most important target right there to do.
And they killed off Tim's
problem is
also with the Fiend
they
script.
did not get a commit.
There's nobody else.
That
to-
like Doom is their fight start, but he doesn't have a lockdown.
Yeah. At least they got the Phoenix, but I think that happens regardless of
Yeah.
his Doom.
And TB, while this is all going on, is farming. So I think.
So's Naga.
Yeah, that's true. No, good point.
Such a weird
Yeah,
game.
they're just matching each
these
other.
are the,
Really.
these are the same hero.
But that's the thing.
effectively.
It's like what we were talking about. It's just 4 protect 1 sort of, but it's not even like protect. It's just 4 avoid 1.
Yeah, it's
Or
the
one
way
avoid
you play
4.
the 4 protect 1 is by playing away from that hero and creating space.
Yeah.
Bottom tower is under attack.
So Doom not available. That's why the Radiant's looking to fight.
Oh, they're
jumps on
they're
the
linked
tree.
together.
They're linked.
Not for too long though. Inkswell runaway stun onto those 2. Still have the hurl boulder.
He's got no Shadow
I mean,
Blade
Doom
for
has
10 seconds.
45 regen. There's no way to kill this guy. This doesn't even kill him. I'm 100% sure of it.
All
right, nice.
I was quietly waiting.
Good.
Because I'm like 50% sure of this. And Drew's overcommitted now.
Big overcommit. The supernova down, and they're dead.
That was in middle 3 heroes. And
From
wow,
bad to
Doom is just
worst.
running in.
Oh, wait, Armel wants to turn it around. The Nightmare is going to come out from Pylai Die. Mischief, not enough.
Oh, they just got destroyed.
KP with the bracers.
He had 2 Devour stacks. It's just
Radiant's
48
bottom
regen.
tower is under attack.
Very, very hard to kill that hero, despite having only 3+5 armor.
And that's
Phase
the
boost
type
is
of
only
like,
armor item.
thing where in the previous patch it would have been a kill onto KP, but
Oh, absolutely.
the
Yeah,
changes
definitely.
in anticipating your amount of damage.
Radiant structures are
They're thinking this
fortified.
guy just has bracers. He's
Radiant's
killable
middle
for sure.
tower
But
is under attack.
This is
That's it.
where
It's a huge fight because it's like the 2 carries are just matching each other's farm, and to win that 4v4 fight with a complete wipe is huge.
I think if you're the team that has the Zeus too against the illusion heroes, you're perfectly fine going late.
you see like the impact that the Naga Siren has over the Terrorblade in that fight too. Comes in with the song, make sure that they don't have that extra damage to
Yeah.
throw into the Doom. Like
Yeah, I would like to see TB like consider joining a fight like that. Like they immediately ran in once Doom was used, and I think you almost want to call your TB over, like push out lanes with your illusions and join us with your hero.
Yeah, you'd think with the hood that he would fight. Like,
That's kind of the purpose of that item in a way.
yeah,
Almost.
so he can fight into the Zeus.
He was low in mana. Like he had like 150, 200 mana. I think when he was just hitting those ancients and his team were going to the enemy jungle. So maybe that was part of it. Like he could meta but not sunder.
Yeah.
well, also where they took the fight too is pretty rough for him to get there if he's on the other
Zeus
side
is
of the map.
actually kind of far up here. Monkey is not sure who's behind him
Radiant's
though.
top tower
Oh
is
well.
under
Now they
He
are.
knows a bit better now.
Can they kill off this brew in time? Yes, indeedy. And now he sees where the Monkey King is, and Monkey King forced to run away. Well, and this is what gets so scary if you're TNC. You just lost a game against this team. You're 1 game away from getting eliminated from the major qualifiers, and you lost a huge fight now getting people picked off in your own jungle. Pressure starts to mount.
Yeah, this is not an easy draft either to win with just a Terrorblade farming. Zeus, what's his face? Grim boy, that boy. Grimstroke. He's very, very good also against all the illusions. Naga Siren, excellent in the late game. I would imagine Terrorblade probably beats her. I'm not sure how that matchup actually works, but I don't know.
They have
It's not
Vlad
enough.
on Cuckoo. Could maybe go for Roche here. So 18-minute Roche, not quite as early as the Morph, but could be a big moment for them. And Dyer actually scanned, hitting on a Ninja Boogie as he walks forward. They might think that that's a smoke play and gonna just try and retreat. Or
Yeah, that almost makes this Roche initially safer in some ways. You see that scan, you're like, oh, they're running up our ramp or something, but
whoops.
they're all the way back in the pit.
I like that Zeus is not just building Ether Lens into eggs just because of the nerfs and the fact that I think he wants to contribute to these fights more so than just using the the ulti. He wants to stay in the fights a lot, and the Force Staff is going to let him get in and then get out.
You have to position and play so far back if you don't have the 9 like a 4 staff.
Yeah.
Like the TB build often involves eventually getting like a BKB blink, so you can just blink on the Zeus. Monkey King's a hero that can just jump on you, so you need that maybe 4 staff mobility as well.
Great against Lion too, just for saving your team.
Dire's top
Get
tower
hexed,
is
you just
under
force
attack.
somebody away. You can't get the impale.
Radiant's starting
Radiant's
to
bottom tower
take a little bit
is
better
under
advantage of this
attack.
game as the Sentry Ward is going to scout out KP, moving over this
Dire's
way.
top tower is under
He's
Lion.
good about
attack.
getting these Devour stacks before he goes for these aggressive moves.
Yep.
Having double Devour makes a big difference if you're trying to run in and get that Doom off.
Can see that also Ninja Boogie is not going to be an initiator in this game, going for the Bracer build.
Yeah, last time I think I saw him do this line, he went like 4 or 5 bracers. He's happy to tank up as much as possible. Playing against Zeus makes sense a bit.
The magic resist really helps this game.
We'll lose Phoenix.
They do have the grip if they want to use it.
I think
Maybe hoping somebody's going to come and try and contest here.
yeah, let's say these well positioned in these trees. Needs to stay near his tower.
The Doom on Phoenix is absolutely worth it. Phoenix or Brew, if you can get either of those heroes, you're set.
Dire's structures are
Secure the team
fortified.
fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ultimate's so
Radiant's
important for the
bottom
team fights.
tower is under attack.
They're going to bring in the
Radiant's
Monkey
bottom
King here.
tower
And
is
actually
under
on the other
attack.
side they find him, and this is what the Bane was looking for, that Lion.
And
Radiant's
sleep
middle
just to
tower
TP
is
out
under
to play it
attack.
safe. Although potentially, I mean, there were only 3 Radiant heroes, but I guess most of Mineski had already left. Grimstroke was top,
Yeah.
and they did not want to take their chances.
Well, Mineski 6,000 gold lead right
Radiant's
now
middle
after those
tower is
couple
under
of
attack.
bad fights, and you can see it's just basically been all them. Still pretty even as far as Dota
Yep.
buff probability.
I like TB still maybe. Good old Dota buff. Dota plus. Whoops, wrong one. Sorry, Valve. I didn't mean it to promote your competitor.
Dota Buff is so lucky that they called it their site Dota Buff and Valve called it Dota Plus.
Because there is a site called Dota Plus. They
Dota
sponsor
Buff-
Bulldog. There's like a Dota Plus.
Is there?
Yeah,
Dota
it's a
Plus
website.
is Dota buff.
Dota Buff Plus.
Yeah, Dota buff plus.
No, there's a totally
different
separate
site,
website.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's
The
like
hell?
dotapl.us.
But
I'm pretty
so
sure.
many
I
people
think I've seen on Bulldog too. I'm not
so many
100%
people
sure.
mispronounce Dota Plus and they say Dota Buff Plus because it came first.
Yeah,
It's like that is just free advertising
that's true.
for Dota Buff. It's like the promo code BSJ meme. It's just free advertising for he who shall not be named on this stream.
Hmm.
For BSJ.
No,
Dire's
for
top
Game
tower
Leap, dog.
is under attack.
It is free advertising for BSJ too,
That's-
actually.
Dire's top tower
Oh.
has fallen.
Well,
At the same time, Valve, they probably getting some good ideas from Dota Buff Plus.
that's true.
It's
So like
true.
a lot of the stuff on Dota Buff has been implemented in various forms,
Dire's
which is
top
great.
tower
Put it
is
in the
under
game.
attack.
People are in game. They're not all on the World Wide Web.
This is actually just going to be.
Uh,
Zeus needed to be in
well,
position for that.
Dire's top tower
This is a problem.
Now Monkey ult, so you can't even get close as well.
And they've lifted up the Zeus. They don't have the damage. They don't have the answer.
That's so smart from the Brew, although he did kill the Wind
Look
Panda
at
now.
this. KP doesn't have Doom. 8 more seconds. Needs to get into position, but the double Doom could come out. They need 4 more seconds to wait before they can get it, and it doesn't look like it's going to matter. They still find the kill. The silence is there. Now the Supernova able to dodge away from the stun.
He has a Doom up for the Terrorblade.
Looking for round 2. Ding, ding, ding. Got him caught, possibly. The good stun coming through, and silence is there. They're still hanging on to it for the moment. Did they just kill him off?
He was turning for his Sunder there, it looked like.
But they lost the lane of Rex.
Yeah, it's worth it for TNC.
That is one of the core reasons that Terrorblade was so strong in the previous patch is that no matter what, you can always take a fight and then just racks your opponents. I mean, you don't even need to take a fight. You can just drop all your
racks your
ultimates
opponent.
right on the racks and racks them before the fight even starts. The hero just shreds towers so quickly.
The combo with the Brew, too, because you can't just, like, outspam with Zeus. You just run the Wind Panda up there and then...
Yeah, Monkey King ult as well. Like, these are just the two best rack zoning ultimates with the best raxing hero. One of the best raxing heroes in the game.
Boogie, they're moving in. They get the Doom onto the Monkey. Got him caught. The hoof stomp onto 3 KP. Are you kidding me? Monkey King gonna get caught there as well. They bring in this Terrorblade, but what is he really gonna do? They now have the song, and he's gonna be able to walk away from this.
Very nice from Mineski. So even though they've lost racks, they're just putting on some great team fights, knowing that Metamorph is down.
And
These
round
ultis
2.
being down is just such a big deal.
Oh my god, he has the hoof stomp afterwards if he needs. Actually ended up messing up that sleep though, and now they find a kill. 3 dead for TNC, and Tim's in trouble, almost dies to that Nimbus.
These Grimstroke silences out of Febby have been very timely and well
Don't even need
played.
the Doom, man. He's got a Doom right there. His name's Grimstroke.
So
Permanent silence.
Radiant's middle tower has
that was a
fallen.
buyback from the
slightly
Phoenix.
shorter cooldown.
Yeah. Although, hey, can you steal Hoof Stomp on Grimstroke? I think not.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, well, Shiva's guard's coming out for Doom. Despite the fact that they just lost the lane of racks, they're up 6,000 gold.
Get a lot of gold from getting the racks too, so that says a lot. It's not just like about the lane pressure. You do very literally get like 3,000 gold. Or
After
something.
the racks, it was like a 2K gold lead, and then they went and win that
Yeah,
fight. I
yeah.
think it was like we went from 6K to 2K, and now back to 6K,
Yep.
as Mineski just seemed
BKB
so
on
on point with these team fights.
TB. Now I think you need to Doom the TB in these next couple of fights until the drops
They
the
want
egg.
this Doom. They know there's no ult.
This is
It's kind of a lot though for him.
And they want to
I mean,
chase. They get more with the Panda.
Yeah, but they
I think he smoked. Grimstroke can't be caught by the Cyclone. I think he was afraid that he was about to be Cycloned by an Invis Brew.
well, that was, like you said, a lot expended, but now the Metamorphosis and onto the Glyph.
do have the Zeus in position now though. So
I think they're okay to just slow this game down, TNC. Taking out a tower, full back, and keep farming. Because your meta, by the time you get to high ground, the meta's not going to have too much duration left, but they may want to just fight this one.
All right,
I don't think this
silence
is a
there
great fight.
as
He can
well.
force out.
Still fine for the moment. Now they have the Inkswell on top of him as well. Have they gone a bit too far? There's going to be a Fiend Scrub immediately broken, but still in some trouble is Gabby. They need to make their way out of here. All of the illusions hitting illusions, but
New TBPL.
well, looks like Gabby is going to be able to escape for now. They're still chasing Song of the Siren as well, but where is that at? God's name?
Just looking, fishing for
Chase,
something.
or
Yeah.
thought there was a TB there, maybe.
Yep.
Okay.
Almost got his hard on Naga. Can run into these fights and actually do some damage without worrying about just getting annihilated instantly.
Now I know that it's like the old way to do it, but is there any value for like a super late game Radiance on Naga still? Like against the TB?
I feel like you probably go for that on Doom, and they have answers to the TB already in the Zeus. You'd almost want to build more like sieging items. They're probably typical carry items like a butterfly would work just to do
Alright.
more damage to towers.
Butterfly, Scotties. Like you're against Monkey King TB right clickers, like those tanky items
Yeah.
go a long way.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Ooh, the Ring of Tarask. And Gabby moving forward towards the shrine.
Needs to be careful that I'm not getting doomed or something here.
They have Song in 15 seconds. Hex there onto Bane. And it looks like they're going to start rotating in. Cuckoo, the one out front. KP has Doom available.
He's
They
a good
see him
Doom
as
target,
well.
man.
Thought about it.
Just not sure.
The mana drain every time.
It's scary when you know like they're pinging the ward. They've total vision that they can fight around.
I think
Good
KP
TNC.
needs to be careful about not running into these sentries still.
Yeah.
Even now with the Devour stacks, there's just more far and more damage. If they blow up this Doom, the fight does not go well for Mineski, and he's done a really good job of not just running in and dying.
The later and later this game goes, the less and less tanky Doom is going to get with respect to the Devourer, because the regen doesn't scale like it did before.
No.
He's going to get additional strength, but that base regen coming from Devour is not going to give him that much,
Radiant's bottom tower is
especially
under
against the
attack.
Terror Blade.
Yeah, that's the thing on the Radiant side. TB is just getting item after item, and his damage is scaling into the late game.
Yep.
While Doom's survivability, and with a BKB it adds up, but you're not getting that off if you walk into a Hex.
I think this is the best that we've seen a Grimstroke play so far, I would say.
Yeah,
I think so.
Febi's been
Feb-
very impressive.
Febi's a really good Grimstroke.
Part of that's, I think, too, because they've been able to get like a couple either Fiend's Grip with it or Doom with it.
Yeah, they placed a team around it really well. Even the Zeus using his like double arc lightning, clearing the illusions, and double thunderbolt. Like this guy's doing so much damage. I wonder if it works with the Nimbus. Probably not, but that'd be pretty cool if it did.
That'd be nuts.
Like quadruple thunderbolt.
Lion is also getting a lot of golden experience just killing off these illusions with the mana drain.
Yeah, that's a nice little buff to him. Hurts the Naga a lot too to kill those because the
Yeah.
cooldown on it's actually relatively long.
On the mana drain, multi-shot comes out too. It's gonna be pretty nuts. 4 seconds for 3. They walk in, they find themselves 1. It's on to Cuckoo. He gets the split off though. Still caught for the moment. They throw out the Phantom Embrace. Lift up immediately. Hacks out as well on a KP.
Not a good
He's
fight.
caught up on
Oh.
the high ground. He couldn't force staff away. He thinks about dropping the Doom, and he does hit it onto the Terrorblade with that Supernova hitting as well. JT walking away. Song of the Siren out, but the Finger of Death comes out as well, and now they need to run away again. JT in trouble as they're chasing. The stun still hits on
That was
the
a
Monkey
Roche
King.
Bash, I think.
And he's going to walk away from there. Feed script from the high ground. Pilot Die trying to save his carry. It's looking like it might all be for naught, although it was a buyback from KP, who's going in with the
They
Shiva's
save him and
guard,
egg
slowing
Naga.
down. Don't have a Doom available, and Gabby still has Sunder, but it looks like they are going to be able to find that kill onto Cuckoo.
That Naga was so tanky. The TP meta was just right-clicking Naga and doing almost no damage.
Yeah, he was
34 armor.
he was songed too, so it was really just the TV hitting with the Brew green panda. So lots of armor on the Naga.
It's not quite the damage to chase him down. Can't believe Roche bashed him mid-jump.
Very unfortunate.
Okay.
It's gonna,
Pretty scary.
yeah, I think stop him from doing anything with Roche right now.
Do they have Song again? They have it in 10 seconds?
Yeah, and meanwhile meta's down for like another 70-ish, probably 60 maybe.
I think they can do this.
It's just you're being delayed, and the more you delay, the more you buy time with your TNC to get Metamorph going.
Yeah.
Naga illusions in the pit, so if the Radiant scan the pit, it's gonna proc the scan, so they could potentially do some baits with this.
You see enough heroes right now.
Yeah.
Like they saw them leave the pit, they've got a ward right in the area. And yeah, they see everyone mid now.
TB's just going to get back to farming. He knows that this isn't going to be a fight. And likewise, Moon heads up towards the north side of the map. It feels like they need more bursts. Like, I'm thinking E-Blades, Dagons maybe at some point, because TB is just not dying.
I think they're fine. I think they're like if the Zeus can get to the level 25, the TB is a non-issue. Like especially
Okay.
with the BKB running off. Like, he's gonna have a 5-second BKB pretty soon.
What's the Monkey King guy? He just bought BKB, I believe. And yeah, you had the Maelstrom earlier. Okay. I like the Maelstrom just because they need more magic damage against this super high armor Naga Siren.
Yeah, for sure. There's like almost nothing to kill those illusions right now other than the Lion. Phoenix is going to be using the egg, not really the Sunray in these fights, so can't take out those illusions super easily.
Smoke out. They have used Nimbus.
You know Nimbus can very slowly solo Roche. You can actually kill Roche with takes like 7 Nimbuses, but
Highlight Die dead, but immediately going to get out that Doom. The Soulbind onto 2, but do they have enough damage? There's going to be the egg on top of all of them, and they were able to get the spirits as well. So TNC looking good. KP like he's going to die. They did lose the Monkey King.
Trades his life and his Doom for the...
Oh, Highlight Die. It's a dieback maybe.
it's a dieback on KP.
Oh, one last hit comes
Not
in.
enough.
They had Fiend's Grip available too, and now I don't know if they can do this anymore. JT needs to run.
He dodges the boulder from the Brewmaster.
Down bottom, they're pushing this lane, and Ninja Boogie's not there anymore.
He pulled back for potential fight and then ends up just doing some wave pushing. Yeah, I'll get a shrine here. It's a pretty even fight in the end. Doom Bane for Monkey King. Bane dying twice, so slightly better for TNC.
Yeah, we're going to be able to get Roche
But this BKB duration is a very big thing as you go into late game.
Yeah.
This matters.
We kind of find ourselves in a situation where, like, the fights are really depending on how Doom, like, who Doom gets Doom off on.
Right.
And once again, like, every one of these fights, it just kind of feels like some Three Stooges shit where he runs in and, like, just running away and, like, all this awkward stuff going on.
Silence onto two of them here. They're catching him out. Thunder God's Wrath out as well. Ninja Boogie, he's dead. Dieback on the line. Can they get into position close enough? Armel, they jump in. They're able to get the Aegis onto Gabby, and Moon going to go down as well.
Did Moon
JT
force himself in?
Cheese.
Oh, he stole the cheese. Nice.
It's a decent way to make it work. Does have Song in 3 seconds. Trying to live. Inkswell ends up getting dodging of the stun. And with the Song, the walk away. Looks like they should be able to get out of there. No, wait,
what
on the Song!
Oh, they media
tip. New kid on the block. He's going to get his lunch money stolen.
Quick fingers by Gabby. He was the first tipper. Instantly, before he even got the kill, was there. Oh, you want to get in the head of the young Mineski carry player. He's the new guy on the team.
I swear to God, it looked like he canceled the song while he was TPing.
Yeah.
I think he may have canceled his TP and while canceling the song.
And again,
I don't know.
You can see it's like a good idea. You go in, you steal the cheese.
Like interrupted the TP by canceling the song. You mean? Oh my God!
Because he started his TP.
It looked like he canceled the song after he was already TPing.
Well, and the Zeus, I looked like he force stopped into the Roche pit.
Yeah.
That I don't think you can make that play as the Zeus. Even
no,
that is so.
Yeah,
it's such a low percentage play. You know, you got to play the percentages in a game like this, and
it's like I'm coming.
It's not even like if you had a blink, it's maybe a different story.
I
don't
just,
think that's good.
It's just the job of somebody else to go for that crazy stuff.
Yes, it's a support job or like an offlaner type job, like a Doom or somebody.
If the Zeus is alive, there's no high grounding that can happen. He is the insurance policy.
Well,
I mean, lesson learned though. I'm sure that was like a high pressure situation. He's thinking, oh God, what did I just
None
do?
of Radiant have a 4-stuff, right? It was definitely Zeus.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he was trying
Phoenix
to do.
doesn't.
Because that was
Lion's the only one who might. Yeah, he's got a blink now.
We saw the Roche anxiety in the last game too. It's just the same thing.
Oh, TB has a no, it wouldn't work with that Hurricane Pike.
No, yeah, you're right. So TB, Daedalus queued up. Just needs more damage against this Naga.
This is still what's weird about this game, though, is it's like a 3,000 gold lead for TNC. They're behind in kills. Like, they got that Rax, and Mineski was up when they had it. Now it's going back the other way. It's like so many strange things in this game.
Yeah, we find ourselves moving into the late game where...
I like this right here, by the way. It seems like a small thing, but the fact that he's going, ha ha ha, you know, like... That was a moment where you could sort of have some tension in the team. You see your Naga make a big mistake like that, you laugh it off. You know, try and get the veteran leadership.
Everyone's pretty stressed out right now, I imagine. Last BO3 of the SCA qualifiers. Winner of this goes to the Chongqing Major. And they're just going to send in this. They're going to try Cyclone the Zeus while they siege the tower.
All right, Double Doom is the play if they can get it going, and they already have the song. Okay, a nice way to find the backlines. And up on the high ground, if they can get both of them here, this would be absolutely huge. Trying to find it, but immediately the Supernova comes out, and he's hexed as well. Oh, it goes from good to tragedy in just a second. Oh, my God, they're all going to fall. Finger of Death out. It looked good, but oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, they're tipping him again. They know they're in his head.
Oh,
they want to tilt him all the way into Game 3.
That was destruction of the highest order, and Gabby still standing tall here.
Oh, they just have nothing to follow up with the Naga song.
Yeah,
there's actually nothing at all.
That's from the start. It's like they can't stun. We saw when Doom, like Shadowblade in for a Doom early in the game, and they just walk away. they are just so bad at forcing fights, which is why I don't like that play, because they defend high ground well. They have Zeus, they can just delay. They have Naga, just delay.
He's just punching him, and JT, he all he wants to do is kill the support. He will
JT
get it.
low.
But
Oh, that dive!
he's just going in. They
all
don't
the
care.
way across the screen.
They
They
do
are.
lose.
They may lose some more. Kuku's very dead, it looks like.
It's like, please don't see me.
Oh, they're taunting him. There we go. They're like making it seem like he might live.
Oh my goodness.
So 2 lanes of Rex gives TNC a pretty strong advantage
Wow.
here.
Late game Veil of Discord pickup on the Zeus. He's really looking to kill these illusions. The thing is, like, in the late game, it is a good item for damage.
Yeah, I mean the BKBs get shorter. The hood now no longer there as well.
Yeah. When he gets level 25, this whole game looks different. Although with a 12k gold lead, pretty
yeah.
rough.
It's a hard mountain to climb.
Oh.
And yeah.
What do you think is a bigger mountain, the gold mountain or the tilt mountain?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on JT's mental state. Like he's had a couple of rough ones right
We haven't
there.
seen any of the emotes come from him.
No, that's true.
Radiant are scanning.
It's tough. Well,
Picks up the regen, immediately canceled.
Illusion Rune. Yeah, he's fine running all over here. Daedalus is going to be the pickup for the Terrorblade. And you look at this, there's a couple heroes without buyback on the Dire team. But they're still going to keep the waves pushed out. And they'll have it pretty well for a while. Grimstroke picks up the Hex, so he can kind of set up his own fight now.
Grim is perhaps the late game hope for Mineski, hitting double Dooms or double Hexes, all that good jazz. It needs to
Kind of
happen.
crazy how farmed Febby is. Almost as farmed as the Doom. Doom is
He has
literally
a GPM talent, but
Yeah, but
that's
Doom is, you know,
90 only.
Doom is devouring creeps and getting
Yeah, yeah.
hundreds of gold. So
He went the Devour bonus gold, too.
He is also there, like alongside Zeus. He's there wave clear a lot of the time.
ooh, that is an important hero.
Are they going to be able to find him? Yes, they will indeed. KP wants
right.
to make this happen, but the song, okay, saving Moon, 4 staff away, trying to live.
He's have no stuns here again.
He's going to TP out, and it looks like JT is going to be able to walk home also.
They go in.
This is really hard to find this kill here, and KP's moving into position too.
They should have
JT
a Force for
living,
him
they've got the
soon.
Glimmer. Force, is it
They
there
see
in
him,
time
though.
or a spike? And no. He does not have a buyback in the Soulbind, comes too late. It's
KP
onto a
melts.
couple of Brewlings.
TB can't sunder, so he's just going to disengage, but he's got plenty of health to survive the Doom.
Just like that, they're
This-
going to be able to walk away.
If they've got creeps, this is probably going to be the Megas. Doom buyback without ultimate is not going to cut it.
I like that they didn't turn and try to fight at least. So now the Zeus is still alive, and they can.
They can watch their racks go down.
I mean, if he gets,
There's an egg and everything.
So
yeah, they have ways to get on top.
Oh,
of
they got the Hex Hook. That's how you
Okay.
defend, maybe? Nah. GG. We got a game 3. TB still garbage, guys. Oh, wait, sorry. TB won. Doom's still garbage. We,
There
knew
it is.
we knew one of the garbage heroes
Right,
was going to
right.
lose. We flame TB, we flame Doom.
That's why you have to flame a hero on both teams.
maybe they're
you're
both
never
terrible.
wrong.
Somebody has